everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm going to tell you right now, just stick around because I don't know what's going to happen between now and the time that I finish this video. It has been a half hour because I was going to do my video and something told me, I typically put my horse in a field like around the corner. And I thought, okay, well, I'll leave her until I do my video because I usually do and she's fine. Something told me go outside, just go check outside. I no sooner got through my house. A neighborhood dog was in my yard. So he needed to go away. Meanwhile, both of my dogs saw it and wanted to get outside. One of my dogs, not a problem. The other dog, not so much. Because if anything goes wrong, he'd have ripped that dog apart. So I have to be careful with that. So anyway, so then all of my four of my 5 cats appear like out from under everything with their tails puffed, back arched, wide-eyed, like what the hell was that? So I found my 5th cat. Meanwhile, I'm running all over the place because I'm checking my chickens. 2 of my baby chickens had gotten out of their little pen, so I had to put them back. My geese were running amok like they always do. I go down to check my horse. She's sweating. She's pacing the fence like, Mom, I got to get back in. Why? Have no idea. I let the dogs out, and of course my dog comes out, no problem. My husband's dog takes off across the yard, and I'm fussing at him to come back. He's heading to go get that dog, to find out where that dog is more than anything. Anyway, I finally got him back. And what else? And then I come in here to do my video. I have to like recenter myself. I was like, okay, I need to breathe because I am like up here, right? I recenter myself, reground myself, and go to do the video, and the light cuts off. I don't know if a solar flare just happened. I don't know what is going on, but I'm telling you, the energy in the last half hour has been crazy. So let me know. Comment below. Let me know if you're seeing anything that's just not normal. Just not normal. But what I will tell you, okay, it just is. You know, I mean, I followed my intuition. So all my cats are fine. My chicken's fine. My horse is fine. My dogs are fine. My light's on at the moment. Everything's great. When you come from love, yes, sometimes it can get crazy. Sometimes life can happen. Yes, when I'm like running around my yard trying to, I'll say my teenage chickens, because I have 2 batches of babies. My teenage chickens, I'm like, where are they? I couldn't find them anywhere. Well, they're bedded down in the woods between me and my neighbor, so they're all good. It's like, you can't let this stuff wig you out. You just can't. You know, and it's like my video yesterday. I was telling you because Yes, I'm still human. Yes, I still have life happen. I still have crazy shit happen. It's lit and disappointments, and when I tell you a disappointment, it's not, oh, well, gee, I thought it was going to be X and I got Y, you know. Gee, I wanted a pizza with everything on it and they brought me pepperoni. No. The reading that I was expecting and why I was expecting something different is, anyway. The reading I was super excited. I was like, thank you, God. I'm finally going to get answers. I'm finally going to get clarity on what it is I'm supposed to do. And when it's not that, not even close, it's like the air is let out of your balloon. And you crash on the ground. Because literally that's where I was. When I started reading the email from this lady, the report that she did for the soul purpose and cosmic origin and all that kind of stuff, I was super excited. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to be, you might think I'm crazy and I don't care. If ETs landed in my backyard, the benevolent ones, obviously, I got nothing for the malevolent ones. The benevolent ones, they choose to land in my backyard. I will be ecstatic. I will jump out of my skin so happy. I've already sent the message. You guys can land in the back field. I'll park your thing in my garage. We'll just have, because I know it's going to be like a family reunion. I just know it. Now, when this happens, I don't know. But, so, to just not even get any of that, yeah, it was pretty, like I said, the air was let out of my balloon. So again, when things happen, you came here to experience life. You came here to experience everything you're going through. You can choose to not believe me. You can choose to think that God's doing this to you, or somebody is attacking you, or you're being punished. And I'm not making light of this. I'm just, and I'm looking for guidance on this one before I open my mouth and insert my foot, okay? Because I do that from time to time. You got to take what resonates, right? And leave the rest. But okay, because this keeps coming to me. This message keeps hitting me. You continuing to live in victimhood at this point, and you continuing to live in it's happening to me, you continuing to look at me like I have 3 heads and I'm speaking out of other parts of my body that are inappropriate, is just as crazy, I will use that word, as the people that still choose to follow the Democratic Party. and their agenda, the woke agenda. I really, honestly, I can tell, they will wake up and they will get it when they're meant to get it. It's the same thing with enlightenment. It's the same thing with the ascension process. We're all ascending, even those new heads. You know, like the stuff that's going on in California right now. Yeah. Don't even get me started. I choose to not send my energy there. I choose to just let that nonsense play out because it's to wake people up. I send my prayers and my love to the people that are being affected in a negative way by this. You know, I said something the other night. My husband was like, send them love. The people that are doing this nonsense. I said, I do send them love. And I would send them love right up until I pull the trigger. And I'd still send them love. And yes, I would pull that trigger in a flat ass minute. And I'm just going to tell you, I honestly think that anybody that's committing treason at the moment needs to be sent to the spa. A one-way ticket. If I had the funds, I would pay for that ticket. And I would have no problem initiating everything that happens in that spa. Because I got no patience for that bullshit. No patience. I told my friend this morning, because they've sent in, and this was not meant to be a political thing, and it's not. It is to make a point. They've sent in the Marines, right? The Marines, and they go in to end the nonsense. They're not there to play. In law enforcement, you are trained to eliminate the threat. Not injure it, not wound it, eliminate it. Okay? That's my training. That's what I'm geared for. And in my eyes, and I don't know, you can agree with me, you cannot agree with me. I don't know. If you are pushing that agenda, you are a threat to peace and love on this planet. I have no plans to go to LA or California. So let me make that clear right now. Although, if I was given half a chance, and not because, I'm here to raise the vibration on the planet. They're impeding that process. It is what it is. People that still choose to push the narrative, to push the limiting beliefs, to stay stuck. I mean, I'm not saying yes, you will grow you're growing. I'm still growing. Anyway. Don't get hung in life. Just don't get hung in. Don't send all that nonsense energy. Because it's like, back when I was a deputy, our department refused, if somebody there was a mass shooting, there was a burglary, whatever, our department refused to say the name. Because a lot of these people are doing it for the fame and the glory, because I got to be somebody. My only way to be somebody is to hit the news. so we wouldn't feed that ego. You know, so hopefully it gets the message out. Don't do this stupid shit, because you're not going to get the airtime that you think you deserve. No, you're not. You don't deserve that. So it's like when you stop when you stop giving your energy to this nonsense, and they pay the consequence for their actions, finally, you know, it will stop, because you're not giving it energy. You focus on what you want. You focus on your desires and dreams and goals, and what makes you happy, and what brings you peace, and what brings you joy. You know, I mean, yes, I think about me running around here chasing my animals and dealing with all that stuff. Is my choice to have the animals. It's my and I love them. You know, I don't want anything to happen to any of them. So it come back to love. And oh God, what was it? A video I did 2 days ago, I think. I went outside, I did my video. I came in and my husband was reading a book, and he's like, well, let me tell you what this book is talking about. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was everything I just posted my video on. And I'm just sitting here, like, he's telling me, and I'm smiling because he had no clue what I had just done my video on. And I was like, and he got done telling me, and I said, that's everything I just said in my video. What we're living in right now, what we're experiencing right now, you can't make this stuff up. You just can't. But you came here to experience it, and yes, enjoy it. When you can step back and really see that it just is, and enjoy the process, you might not enjoy that moment in time. You know, did I enjoy when I couldn't find my 5th cat and I'm running around calling him and I think, oh my God, did the dog get him? Did I enjoy that? No. But you come back to love, and he showed up. He's fine. Everybody's fine. And now I'm fine. You know, I regrounded myself. I recentered myself. I'm talking to you guys. Life is going to happen. It's happening for you, not to you. And what I just got, because even when you're where I am, and I still have a ways to go, even when you're here, it's like you're checking yourself. Your higher self says, okay, you came here to experience life. You came here to transcend the nonsense. And you get nonsense from time to time, but you're fine-tuning you. It's like a constant evolution. That's what we're here for. That's what you exist for, is to continually evolve. And I think about some of your dark night of the soul, whatever that is. I will tell you, because I don't know where you are on your journey. There's so many people out there in different aspects of their journey. You struggling, you fighting this, you in misery, you can have moments. Yes, I have moments. But I bring myself back to, you know what it just is? Everything happens for a reason. Accept what comes as it comes. That's how I live. You being in that negative space is you fighting what you came here to learn. And I tell you that from a place of love. And I tell you that from a place of, I've been there. I've been there. It was not the same scenario you were in, but it's what my higher self, my soul, my existence knew was going to take to wake me up. That's why I'm grateful for everything I went through, because it woke my ass up. And now I can sit here and be the light for those coming through that process. And let you know you will get through it. You just have to keep going. And stop fighting the process. I heard something, I've heard numerous things. I keep telling you, live in joy. I keep telling you, find your passion. Everything that I'm seeing, everybody that is out there teaching, channeling from source, they tell you to play and create. Live in peace. Let the nonsense go. Stop living in the illusion. Stop sending it energy. This is the time to just be. And the more you're fighting that, the more miserable you are. I can't give you an answer. I can't tell you what it's going to take to be that light switch that clicks on for you to go, oh my God, now I get it. Crap, I can't even tell you what the light switch was for me. It was a process. And sometimes I remember thinking, well, this isn't working. Just stay. Continue to focus on the light. Continue to focus on the positive stuff, and it will transform over time. Because the more light you bring in, the more darkness goes away. If you're choosing to hold on to the darkness, think about, and I have this vision of a room. You're in a room. There's only so much anything that can be in this room. If it's full of darkness, if it is pitch black in there, and you've got all the doors and windows and everything sealed, and you're not allowing any light to come in because you're focusing on the dark, the light cannot get in. because you're not allowing it. As soon as you start cracking the window, as soon as you start cracking the door and you're allowing light in, it starts filtering in. And when the light comes in, the dark will leave because it's replaced with light. The light is there. It's pushing on the door. Jesus is knocking. Yeah, guess what? That's what that is. Jesus is knocking on your door. It is the light. When you refuse to open the door, all of them are there to help you. Your guides, your angels, God, whatever you want to call it, are there to help you. You have to allow them to help you. You have to open that door and allow the light in. I hope this makes sense. I hope this helps you. You know what? Not that I look to deal with life, but if I can deal with life and come out laughing and doing these videos and give you any kind of peace, any kind of hope that you're not crazy, it's not gonna kill you unless you make that choice. And even then, it may not kill you because you're going to go when it's your time to go. That's not up to you either. Not in this physical existence. Think how many people try to commit suicide and it fails. Don't go there. So go have an amazing day. You know what? Open every window, every door, everything, and let as much natural light come in as you possibly can. It will make you feel better. It will just envision the light coming in and the darkness just going away. And focus on the light. Focus on the love. And I want to say, why am I being so this way today? I don't know. I want to say, and if you turn around and you go, but wait, I'm supposed to be miserable, I want to smack you upside the head with love. Because again, you get what you focus on. I love you guys. Trust me, if I could turn the lights on for you and I could fix all this nonsense, I would fix it in a flat minute. It would have already been done. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to help guide you through it. So, have an amazing day. I had no idea where this video was going to go. You know, I know y'all think I probably have multiple personalities and I live on a roller coaster, but I don't. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. But it always grounds back to love and light and my heaven on earth. Always. Because that's my choice. I choose to live on heaven on earth, in heaven on earth. I choose heaven. I choose peace. I choose love. even through all the whatever's going on. And I send all of that to you guys. So have an amazing day. If you have questions, reach out to me. But again, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and just ground yourself. Go out and walk in the grass. I will tell you this morning, funny, just side note real quick. I was out in the yard drinking my coffee this morning. I had my Crocs on. My geese love my Crocs. I finally ended up taking them off, but you know what it did? And I let them just chew on them. They're not going to destroy them. But they love picking at my Crocs. But you know what it did? It allowed me to put my feet on the ground. It's all how you look at things. It's really, everything is your choice on how you choose to look at it. So have an amazing day. Make good choices. Make fun, happy choices. And I will talk to you later.